everybody, if you're looking for a super positive summer in the city review, this is not the video for you. It's not like a terrible review, I didn't have a terrible time, but I'm gonna be real, so it's not gonna be 100% glowing, amazing review, which is weird because I've never done anything this negative on my channel. It's not even negative, it's like 50-50. But I am scared. Please don't downvote this video before you watch it just because I said I'm not going back. Because I'm not going back, probably. I'm not going back unless I go back on a creator day because I believe it's worthwhile. Anyway, let me tell you about my summer in the city experience. I went on the Sunday because of the performance on the Sunday, which was Dodie, and because I work on the Saturday, and I was really iffy about going on a creator day because 1,000 subscribers, does that make me a creator? Does it not? I don't know. Basically, I went to summer in the city not knowing if I was going as a fan of YouTube or if I was going as a YouTuber. And after leaving, I still don't know whether I went as a YouTuber or a fan of YouTube. So yeah, it was a very confusing experience for me. But I'm not saying you shouldn't go to Summer in the City, because if you are a YouTube fan, you will have a 10 out of 10 time. If you have friends with you, that will definitely help. I would not recommend going on your own. So anyway, I will describe my experience as quick as I can. I did write a massive blog post on this, which is like 5,000 words long or something ridiculous. So if you want a super in-depth reason as to why I feel like this about Summer in the City, go read that. Link down below, probably. I'm a good YouTuber, aren't I? Basically, I got there on the Sunday morning and it was really weird to me because I've only ever been to the Excel for Comic-Con, and Comic-Con is busy and it's like the whole centre. And there was other stuff going on at the Excel at the same time as Summer in the City because it was only like half, maybe not even half of like one side. So it was strange, but it was really well organised, the beginning bit. I got there, got my ticket, got my wristband, which I've already cut off because I made it way too small and I couldn't leave that on my wrist for like ever, like people do. And I got my meet and greet wristbands, so I had like 5 of them. I'll show you a picture or something. And yeah, I was really excited, although it did dawn on me that I had so many meet and greets and I wasn't quite sure what to do, and everyone was like, you can fast track, but I didn't know how to do that. Nobody explained it to me, and everyone I asked didn't really know what to do either. So I got there and I had like an hour before 12 o'clock, which is my first meet up, so I had a look around all the stuff. I love looking at all the art stalls. There were some really amazing ones. I think one was called Lucy May or something. She was really, really good. And 10 out of 10 art. I loved it. And that's one of my favourite bits, is just looking at the art and talking to the people who make the art. And I looked at all the like stuff, like the Instagram thing and the McFlurry thing, and these are all sort of things that you'd prefer to do with friends. And I was there on my own. I was like, well, I could queue up, but I was too awkward and scared, and yeah, and you know, to be honest, that was pretty much it to look at before all the panels started, so I was just a bit like, oh, okay. So I got to the meet and greet hall half an hour early, and I had my bag checked, and it was all fine, and I asked one of the people, what shall I do? I've got 2 at 12, I've got Helen Anderson, and I've got Dodie. And they said, queue up at Dodie, you'll be fine, because you're quite close to the front. I was not close to the front, I was like right in the middle. So I was like, okay, that's fine. If I'd have known, I now would know I could have queued up at the back of the queue and been fast-tracked, but the woman said to me I'd be fast-tracked for the second one, which didn't really make sense, but I was just like, I'm really into the idea of keeping it fair and queuing up and waiting my turn and all that stuff, so I waited my turn and just waited in the queue with 2 really nice girls in front of me. It was really nice, so it was okay. I mean, it took 2.5 hours, but that's what I expected. So by the time I got to the Dodie queue, I realised I'd missed the Helen one because that was 12 till 2, and I was like gutted. Not just because I didn't get to go meet Helen, which was like pretty gutting, but also because I had that meet and greet, and because I didn't go, someone else could have gone and they missed out because I was really unorganised and the whole thing was really unorganised, and I felt so bad, like, oh no. Like, because of me, someone who really wanted to meet Helen couldn't. And this is why I went to all my meet and greets, or at least really tried to go to all my meet and greets, because the idea that someone else missed out so I could go was like really big to me, and I was like, I've got to go and see them all and meet them all. And I'm just going to say it now, Summer in the City, don't give people 5 meet and greets, it's not manageable. It is not manageable. So anyway, I got at the Dodie queue and it was nearly 3 o'clock. It was nearly time to go for my Evan meet up. And I was really hungry at this point. I hadn't eaten or drunk anything since I got to Summer in the City at 11. In fact, I hadn't eaten all day because I don't eat breakfast because I'm a terrible person. Don't do what I do. Don't do it. So I was feeling really hungry and stressed, but they'd like stopped everyone coming in the meet and greet for a bit, so I was just like, oh, I've got to stay here now and get right at the front of the queue. So I literally ran to the toilet, came back and queued up for Evan. And that was really quick, but then I realised I could have fast tracked again, and I realised how the fast track worked. It's like you go to the first queue at the back and then be fast tracked. But obviously I was so close to the front of the Evan queue, so it doesn't even matter. I'm like 5th person. You'll see me in the vlog probably, I'm literally like right there. So it doesn't matter. So I went to Evan queue and it was great. Evan was amazing. If you're looking for a creator that you like and you really want to meet someone, I'd suggest Evan. He was so full of enthusiasm and he's really like ready to go and dabbing every 5 seconds. He had the same enthusiasm for like me, who he met almost first, as the people he met like 2 or 3 hours later, because I was watching from another queue. And like it really was really nice to see that he treated everyone as excited as he was the first person. So yes, if you're looking for a creator to meet, he's one I'd really recommend. Like if you're going to somewhere in the city to meet creators, it is really, really good. Just the organisation sitch was a bit because I really didn't know what I was doing. I was scared to ask, and there were people much younger than me that were even more scared to ask, and I know that I'm not the only person in that Geordie queue that missed another meetup. I know I'm not. But the girls in front of me managed to get to theirs, so good for you. Sorry I'm not wearing makeup, by the way. Not that that matters, but like I'm still so tired from Sunday and it's now Tuesday. I just can't be dealing with makeup, so I was just like, it's fine, I'll just film it on my own, whatever. So after the Evan one, I went to the Meme and PDR one, and the queue was so long. And I was like, okay. And I had Becky J Brown to meet at 4. So I sort of asked, but they said no. I was like, can I fast track this? Because I've got one at 4 and it was already coming up 4 o'clock. Because obviously it still took about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour to meet Evan, even though I was like 5th or 6th in the queue because of all the fast track people. So I asked, they said no because they're different colours, which is fine. Like, I get it and I'm not going to push it because that's the rules. So. And I am really into the idea of being fair, and this is why all my meetups look really rushed and all my pictures look horrible, because I was just like, I really want to make sure everyone else gets a chance and not take the mickey, basically. So I waited in the queue for an hour and a bit for the Meme and PDR, and I was really excited to meet them. They looked like they were being so nice to everyone. But it got to the point where the queue for Becky J Brown, because I could see it from where I was like getting really small, and I was like, I'm going to miss it if I don't go now. So I left the queue after an hour, which was probably stupid, but I would have missed this meetup had I not done that. So I went and met Becky, and she was amazing and pure, and it was really nice to meet her and just tell her thanks for helping me get an A and RE. And then by the time I finished this one, because although the queue was really small, because it was so small, she felt more comfortable being a bit more like, hey, let's have a quick chat with everyone. So it took longer, which is fair enough, because I also got to have a quick chat, so it worked out in my favour a bit because I got to meet her and probably talk to her. And then by the time that was finished, it was 5:30. I'd been in that meet and greet room for 6 hours, from 11:30 till 5:30. Hadn't eaten, I hadn't drunk anything. I was dying, and the Meme and PDR queue was still so long, so I couldn't do it. I really felt so bad because if I didn't go to that meet and greet, someone else should have been able to go. I felt so bad for not going to my meet and greet. This is why I spent this whole time doing meet and greets, because I felt so privileged to get them when other people missed them. So I felt like I had to do them. I had to go to all of them. But by this point, by the time I got out of the meet and greet hall, it was nearly 6 o'clock. I'd missed all the panels I wanted to see. I'd missed all of that stuff, and I felt really disappointed that I spent the whole time just queuing up. And I wish I'd have known that that was what it was going to be like, else I probably would have only put like 2 or 3 people down in my meetup selection, because I was expecting to get 1 like meetup. I didn't think you got 5, I thought you got 1 and that was it. So to get that many was really nice, but also completely unachievable. And I felt like the lines for me were so blurred, and I didn't know whether I was going as a fan or a creator, and that's really hard. And I think next time, if I do go again, which, to be honest, after this experience I probably won't, I will go on the creator day, because that is more for people like me. I thought that because I only had 1,000 subscribers, although it'll probably be less now I've made this video, that I wasn't really a creator as such, but now I realise that I am. the stuff I'm interested in is about creating. Yeah, I missed all the panels. The bits of the panels I did get to see was shaky. The bits in like the main room, because there's so much going on, was so hard to hear. Like, I was trying to listen to Helena Anderson in her beauty and lifestyle panel thing. I don't even know what it was about. I think she was talking about how she's a middle-sized person, and I'm also a middle-sized person, so it was really important and inspiring for me to hear that. Oh, I'm getting a bit emotional now because I feel like I missed out so much. But I couldn't really hear it because the funfair ride was just going around so fast. And yeah, also funfair is like a very big term for some bumper cars and one ride. But it's fine. I wasn't planning on spending my money on that. Overall, meeting people was amazing. And Evan, Dodie and Becky, considering how many people they had to meet, how tiring that must have been, were amazing. And they treated everybody equal and made everybody feel special. And if you're like a YouTube fan, especially if you're a younger YouTube fan, like, it's so worth it to go meet them if that's what you want to do. Like, I'm not saying don't go to meetups, I'm just saying be prepared, take a friend or take a book. Don't just sit there with your phone for like 6 hours going. So yeah, I really didn't meet that many creators because like the creator merch stalls were set up in such a way that you sort of couldn't go to the store without buying something, which made me feel really intimidated about going up there because they all had queues. So 6 o'clock, merch stalls closed, and there was 2 hours until the thing I wanted to see. There was the awards and I wanted to see Dodie. I really, really wanted to see Dodie. I can't stress how much I'm gutted I missed it. But I hadn't eaten at this point for the whole day, hadn't even drunk for the whole day. All of the like food places were closing up as well. So I felt too awkward to go up and buy something because they're all sorting out closing. So I left before the awards and before the performances, and I was gutted, but I couldn't do it anymore. I've been there since 11:30. I've been there since 10:30 actually. And I just felt so exhausted and so lonely, and I just had to go home, and I felt like it wasn't worth £28. I mean, meeting the people was amazing, and like, I do think you should go somewhere in the city. I'm not saying you shouldn't. If you're a YouTube fan and you really want to meet creators and you've got a group of friends, like, somewhere in the city would be amazing for you. There's so much fun stuff you can do together. Meeting people's amazing. The people in the queue with like friends look like they're having a great time on like their ukuleles and drawing and talking about videos and stuff. The creators themselves are all very, very positive. They love meeting you, and it's a really safe place to meet creators, especially if you're younger. Like, it's protected, you will be safe. So it's a really good place for younger people to meet creators and their idols and stuff. But if you're a 23-year-old YouTube small style creator, I don't think the Sunday day would be for you necessarily. Like, I think you'd feel a bit like me and feel really lost and confused and not really know where you fit in and feel like you don't actually fit in at all, because you've only got a few subscribers, you're not a creator, you don't have a big thing around your neck, but you're not just a fan, like, you want to learn stuff as well. So yeah, if I ever go again, it'll be on the creator day, or it'd be because I was invited, which is very, very unlikely, especially now I've made this. But I just wanted to be honest, because I think that I don't really know. I didn't know what I was getting myself in for, and maybe you don't know what you're getting yourself in for, and maybe I will go again next year because I feel a lot more educated now. I know I've just sort of pushed my way into the back of the queue and be like, fast track me. But as a young person with social anxiety, or someone even younger than me, that would be very scary. So I feel like, just be warned, like, it's not easy. They're not going to help you get into fast track. You've got to do it yourself. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and the next video will be a lot more exciting. And I love you so much. If you're a subscriber, please don't unsubscribe to me because I'm a terrible YouTuber who was a bit sad at somewhere in the city. Okay, thank you. Bye.